There is no president that has served for one term.
Those who are issue-based, people like Babu Owino, people who are following everywhere.
Mr. Babu Owino had to create things because he say that if we can manage to get somebody who's going to consider people first,
The government and the role of the county government.
No,
In short,
Babu Wino doesn't hold any position in budget.
Yes, start from the mile.
Thank you so much.
That's right.
My name is Zakaria Obara. So today I'm very happy to be in this platform. So I think we want to talk more about the issue affecting this country, and also we are ready to discuss about the way forward in this country. Assam.
Yes. Thank you. My name is Ouma Kilion, presidential candidate under Democratic Republican Front. We are here to dig and understand the failures of Ruto and make him a one-term president. Thank you.
My name is Opio Joseph. I am a two-term ambassador, and I want to talk about the good things that the president has done to this republic. For the last few years, he has been a leader. There are so many good progress that we are seeing, and that's what we are going to discuss today.
As we're going to start with you, Mr. Obad, the Honorable. There is an issue in ODM, which they have been said, there's a division in ODM. That is a Babu Owino team, there's a Babu Owino and Sifuna team. There's a team for Oburu Wanga. Do you think these people, which team is he going to focus the dream of Raila Amolo Odinga?
Thank you so much. From my side, I want to say this, because this country believe somebody who want to take this country forward. That's one thing Kenya believe. For now, the way we have seen things, in fact, I am very much disappointed because I remember the year 2022 when the President Ruto was campaigning. He told us that he want to change this country because he's going to do much things which is going to change the lives of Kenyans. But now he's doing opposite. So that's why I'm saying this. In this country, let us focus to want somebody who believe that one day is going to change this country. Like I like the way Mr. Babu Owino had to create things because he say that if we can manage to get somebody who's going to consider people first, then from there, in fact, we are going to get somebody who's going to solve the problem we have in this country. So from my side, I don't see that Mr. Ruto is the right person to take this country forward because he's doing something which is not acceptable in this country. Thank you so much.
Okay, my name is Meshak. Just want to chip in. ODM, I want to say ODM, what we have today is a shell of ODM. Baba died with ODM. So today we have the division we have in ODM. It's between Tumbocrat. Those people want to protect their offices, their stomachs. Those people used to cling to Baba for them to survive, to get seats in Nyanza. Against those who are issue-based, people like Babu Owino, people who are following everywhere. In Kenya today, we've seen statistics and pollsters indicating that Babu Owino, Ndindi Nyoro, these are the best performing MPs. When you look at Gladys Wanga, go to governor's seat, he's not even top 10. Go to other people, they were Kinambadi, Junet, the best performing MPs. They are nowhere. Babu Owino is ranked number 1. Why don't you give merit? Babu has performed. We can see him back as he is, and he has been voted. This is a national poll. So these Luos who keep on, sijui Junet, sijui Mbadi has nothing. He's been in government for so many years. There's nothing is given to his constituents. There's nothing. He has participated in nothing. So please, let's go for issue-based. People can articulate the issues of Kenyans. Babu Owino is my card. Babu Owino based on merit and performance. Let's give him the opportunity, wacha aende. Na hii kitu hata kama mkikataa, niliona the other time during the Dalmase burial. Babu Owino did not even sit in a tent. He was given a seat in where there was sunshine.
You sit there with the people there.
Yeah, he sat with the people. When he was called to talk, everybody came forward. Everybody came forward. It's organic. The love of Babu Owino is organic. The other time in Homa Bay, Gladys Wanga was forced to call Babu Owino twice to quell the situation. So Babu Owino, based on performance, based on merit, he deserves to be the Luo kingpin. Not any other people protected their tumbos because Baba fell. And I love Winnie Odinga, Ruth Odinga. During Baba's burial, he said, "This time nobody will hold your hand. What will take you forward is your performance. Performance, not what you hold your
Before
hand."
you finish your point, there's
Yes.
this guy who has come out. We call him Salah. Salah articulating that is the Baba's son. Do you think is and then he was who on it was on Saturday, I think. It was on Saturday. It took some ODM delegates and some members to KICC and also called for him. Then he branded in some t-shirt labels for ODM.
Yes.
What can you tell the listeners,
You know,
the people who are watching,
I told you people who are clinging on
about
Baba.
this guy?
People who are clinging to Baba's quote for them to survive. They've not. It has not come to their mind that Baba indeed died. You know. So Salah, I've never seen Salah on the ground. I've seen Babu Owino in the poll stars being elected the best governor, performing MP. You know, I've seen Babu everywhere. You know, but Salah just came the other day when Baba died. We've never seen him. So people using Baba's name to perpetuate their own political greed. We don't want them. So other houses of Ruto, please, Ruto, stop your nonsense. Let Babu akue kingpin wa Jaluo.
Okay.
Thank you so much. As I told you, I'm the two-term ambassador in Kenya, and I want to talk about. I think Babu is an issue to me because he's not impacting any life in Nyanza. He's just shouting. But Kingpin, when you talk about Kingpin, you are talking about somebody who will be leading even my grandfather at home. And Kingpin is not something that you just say, let Babu Owino be. Even the leaders of Nyanza must sit down and say, this is the qualified candidate. I'm not dismissing Babu. He can try. But I'm saying, as it stands now, Babu cannot convince Anyang' Nyong'o. Babu cannot convince Badi to sit down and take direction he's giving. Let us also consider age. Leadership also comes with age. Badi is mature. Even Wanga is mature. But you see, somebody like Babu is appealing to the youth, which is not a bad thing. But now, when you talk about leadership of a tribe, it means even somebody with a part. I wish Babu could start his own part. Then he can now say, I want to lead the Luo using my part, than popularizing his opponent's party, the ODM. You know very well that Oburu is the elder brother of Odinga, Raila. And by virtue of inheritance, he was the one to lead the Odinga family. But because Raila was quick, Oburu gave him time to lead. Now that Oburu is in heyday, I think it is the best time that he can show his wisdom in bringing all these people together. And we know very well that ODM might die. But what I can assure you, with or without ODM, Ruto will still get votes from Nyanza. With or without ODM. That is what people are assuming, that if ODM is divided, then Luos will vote different. That is a lie. Luos like me, I can vote for Ruto even without joining ODM. I've never joined ODM. I've been voting for ODM. So it doesn't mean that if ODM is in Nyanza, everybody in Nyanza will vote for ODM.
Today, let me just add some question. Today, Mr. Gachagua, tell us about this. That Ruto was speaking while he was on Sunday at rally in pipeline, Bakase South. He's telling the people that hii mambo ya ODM kama iko kwa Azimio, hiyo Azimio hakuna pale inaenda. The same Gachagua respond, at Azimio watu wako. People of Nyanza still are there. People of Kisii are still there. Those people are still intact in Azimio. So, what do you tell people that Azimio can work?
Azimio cannot work because this same Azimio.
Angalia kama iko.
So, Mr. Calvin, you have asked me a very good question about the issue of Azimio. And I wanted to clarify to the public that Azimio ended the time they lost election in 2022. Azimio can no longer take anybody anywhere. Azimio, the major component of Azimio was ODM. As we speak now, Azimio is only remaining with Wiper and other affiliate small parties. And to be sure, even Jubilee, led by Uhuru Kenyatta, trying to rejuvenate this party of Azimio, is a way that you want to confuse people of Kenyans to believe that he has a better option. Yet when he was a leader, there's nothing he did to ensure that Raila captured power. At what stage will Ruto leave power for Azimio people? And you know very well, politics of Kenya is based on blocks and on tribes.
But why do you say that Azimio is not normal? Yet the parties are still in contact. Even the ODM is still in Azimio. He has not even quit himself. The only party who quitted among the 26 parties, only the NAC Kenya, which was led by Martha Karua.
Thank you so much. What I want to clarify is that Azimio cannot form a euphoria as at now. Azimio cannot come with the euphoria of 2022. At this moment, it is Ruto who is coming up with a euphoria that people will vote not only on parties, but on values and what he stands for. As you know very well, Ruto has been supporting youths. Ruto has been building houses. Ruto is expanding the roads. These are good things that normal mwananchi mwenye ako chini can see. At the same time, Ruto is going to the ground. These are the candidates they just call press, the so-called Azimio leaders. They only call for press. Most of the time I see Kalonzo on the press, but I don't see him on the ground. So I think also you must consider money as a factor in this election. And you know very well the government will use every machinery to ensure that they finish Azimio. And those people who are also divided in Azimio, UDA, and also in Linda Wananchi, those are just one people. But one thing stands alone, that Ruto has a greater chance of winning based on historical data. There is no president that has served for one term. At the same time,
can I add you a question? There's a kuna kipingamizi from the same DCP party leader. He told us that in UDA just get these numbers which Ruto gained for the leadership from Mount Kenya. Yet now Mount Kenya is packed with DCP and Jubilee only.
That is a lie. The last time Ruto went to Nyeri, he hosted over 750 leaders. I don't know, 7,500 leaders. You can't tell me an area where DCP is ruling, they are not working with Gachagua as a team. Most of these leaders in central Kenya are mark timing. They are mark timing. They have even seen the ground, working on Muchomba. They have seen people are with two-term. And based on the data and the tricks that Ruto has, they fear that Ruto might just go back. And as you know, those tricks will apply because the Kenyan politics is based on tribe and based on some bit of injustice that will happen. Because as at now, not even stealing, Ruto will just win because he's popular.
Cannot win anyway.
Yes.
So, from there,
Yeah.
I want to dismiss his words, his oral opinion, because, you know, Kenyans is aware about what President Ruto did to this country. So that's why I want to say this. My friend, don't mislead the Kenyans, because Kenyans understand very well what Mr. President did to this country. So, I want to say from here today that Mr. Ruto, there is no way now is going to change this country, because the problem Mr. President has is to promise without fulfilling even one promise he made before.
What about the affordable?
So affordable was championed by Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta.
But did he implement?
Yes, because affordable houses, it was a project was a project of Mr. Uhuru
So Kenyatta wasn't there.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying, Mr. Ruto, in fact, there is no way we are going to accept that money, because that money is a liar, because every now and then he's trying
Why do you
to,
say he's a liar?
because hajadeliver hata promise hata moja ile ambayo aliambia wananchi. That's why nimesema Kenyans are watching, and remember Mr. Ruto told us wajinga waliisa Kenya. So this time round wajinga wameisa Kenya. So tunaongoja tupige kura ili aende nyumbani. So that's why nimesema my friend here anadanganya, kwa sababu yeye mwenyewe ni mtu ambaye alikuwa anapiga kura yake akisema Ruto afanyi kazi. So now he's on TV telling us that Ruto is a president to watch. To do what? Which miracle is going to do?
Okay.
So, my friend, you talked about affordable houses. How do you imagine a house being built on public land? Huh? Public land. Ruto supplying all the material, then he's selling to you at between 1 million to 3 million. 80% of Kenyans are earning salaries below 20,000. That's data statistics. How will they afford that money? And this is houses being built on public land. Are you see that one in Wajinga? So
Exemption of tax.
30. That is recent. That's a political gimmick. All these Ruto are doing now, that exemption of taxes. Ameanza siasa mapema. Saizi in Northeastern, the drought is building up. Our people are dying there. What are the quick fixes? Crisis management. When you want to understand a leader, you analyze his leadership, how he handles crisis management, and effectiveness of his policies. One of the policies of these people, UDA, was to strengthen the economy, food security, build dams for all Kenyans. Now, notice on they're dying. They're dying everywhere. Our people are dying. In fact, today, Ruto is telling us that he want to take us to Singapore. Singapore, twende kwa Didi Nyoro hapa. Didi Nyoro is that we should go there for benchmarking, because he's working well. The best performing MPs. Are we supposed to be rewarding people who are best performing on merit, rather than rewarding gangsters, rapists,
Let me also take this chance also to correct him. When you talk about Ruto not implementing any project promised, you are assuming that even affordable housing is not implemented by Ruto. You are assuming that SHA was not created by Ruto. You are assuming the roads that are being launched and opened was not initiated by Ruto. Why do you play politics of lies? Because one thing I know is that Ruto has been working. Even if you ask a layman, will tell you that, in fact, it is the first time we have noticed that Kenya has money. Because we were wondering, even the Talanta Stadium, we did not know that Kenya can build a stadium of that standard. And then you want to tell us that Ruto is doing nothing. Yet Uhuru was there and built something in the middle of the road that is bringing Chinese vehicles. They took around 4 billion. Kenyans are not talking. Let us leave the politics of tribe aside. Let us support somebody working on merit.
Working where?
Yeah. So even the fact that drought is there, let me tell you a lie. Because this is the time we are, if you want to know Kenya is facing a drought, you must see the price of unga. We bought unga at 250. Now, the last time I went to the supermarket, it was 120. You want to tell me that now Ruto is misperforming, Ruto is managing this country so bad that you can't even get unga, that there's drought?
Which plan do he have about the drought which is taking place, mostly in northern Kenya and some areas?
Northern Kenya, kuna county government.
Our friend have just arrived
Northern Kenya has county government who should be implementing schools, projects, and those other things. Ruto can only do national projects. Let us also differentiate the role of the government and the role of the county government, because we are confusing the two. When you talk about Didi Nyoro being an example of Singapore, you are trying to tell me that somebody who was the chairman for the budgeting in the parliament could not allocate money to his constituents. In fact, Didi Nyoro is too tribal. All the money he was directing to his constituents. That's why we have problem in Mandera. He was not allocating money in Mandera. So,
my friend.
But this guy is lying before he was here.
I'm not lying.
Today,
My friend is lying.
tuko na nani? Tuko na atandi, si ndio? Chairman of budget.
Yeah.
But look, I saw the other time they are schooling in Isaiah. Aya. We have best performing MPs. You have Salasi. Does Salasi hold any position in parliament? Does Babu Wanga hold any position in parliament? These are best.
To do those
These are people. But what is Atandi not doing?
Yes.
So don't say that Linear is stealing.
So you are supporting tribalism.
No,
In short,
Babu
you are supporting tribalism.
Wanga doesn't hold any position in budget. Salasia doesn't hold any position in budget.
You know, when you talk about Babu Wanga, I don't know whether Babu is vying for presidency,
but he's an
vying for
MP like
kingpin,
he's an
vying
MP like
for
Nyoro.
MP,
He's an
vying
MP
for
like
governor.
he's an MP like
I am
Going
confused.
against the, we are going against our topic.
Yeah.
Our topic is about issues based on ODM issue based on drought in northeastern and some parts. Those are
All
topic.
right. On drought, I want to give something.
Yeah.
We have NGOs. And the government is working so hard to ensure that funding is done to northeastern NGOs. As we speak now, I'm leading an NGO called Grace Ambassadors. You can follow us on Facebook. We are doing a lot with the government of Kenya by connecting us to donors. So when you say the government is not prioritizing the NGOs who can help us to build these walls, we must also be sincere to ourselves. That government cannot do everything. The county government has a location. They can also drill balls. We need to bring this county governors of Northeastern to a debate like this and ask them, can you be accountable to the billions that you are receiving? Instead of building malls, you are blaming Ruto that Northeastern is not developing. Because Oria, they get money, they build malls in Isili. They get money, they build houses in Nairobi. So, we cannot blame the failure of governors on Ruto. Ruto currently is building a very long road in Northeastern. Why are you not talking about that? Why are you not talking about the roads being built in Northeastern?
Are they there?
They are there. It's only that you don't read government projects going on. They are there, and people who are coming from Northeastern are saying Ruto Tutam because Ruto
Have
has
you
worked
seen
so
the
well.
newspaper of today headline? Go and check. They are dying. They have no water. Their cattle are dying.
I think we're supposed to focus on the leadership of that county.
Yes.
This leadership, how can they be accountable
Accountable
for
to the
this?
people.
How do they become accountable and the head is rotten?
No.
The fish starts to need rot from the head. Today, go to Uhuru Park there. Construct a flat. Andika Ruto tukuza matuta. No DCI will come. So you'll go on the street, come Ruto to protect you, sanitize you.
That's a
also
lie.
happened.
You're trying to tell us that
That's a lie.
Ruto is the cover of this.
It's the cup of those things.
Ruto, you are lying. You are lying, my brother. Ruto has been the champion for anti-corruption in Kenya. He is a human being. You also have weaknesses. So you can't just say you are holier than thou. Even you given the same position, you will even act worse.
No.
So don't say about
I'll follow the law.
Ruto. Yes, don't say that Ruto is encouraging corruption.
You're encouraging
The
corruption.
last time I checked, there are so many people like Waititu that are rotting in jail because of corruption. And there are so many people that we are seeing who are going to face the law.
And Ruto should be in ICC.
Yes. So when you talk about the president being corrupt, that is something that you can be sued. Because do you have evidence?
I have evidence
Yes.
everywhere.
So if you have evidence, you should table them to EACC. Then they do the investigation.
Today,
Yes.
the control of budget has confessed that we are losing 3 billion per day. 3 billion per day. Kakamega Referral Hospital was constructed with 1 billion. Equipping it, 10 billion. Tell me how many level 6 hospitals we build around the country. Tell me today.
When you talk
Recently, let me just stop.
This is a county issue.
Yes. Government county.
This
Some
account-
of it was health. Look at all this
Health
health.
is in county.
Health are being done through the government.
But it's decentralized.
Construction.
It is decentralized.
Eh?
Health is decentralized.
It's decentralized
Yes.
when it comes to when it comes to infrastructure, it's national government.
The government is
but when it
supporting.
comes to administration, it's the county government.
Yes.
But when it comes to construction, level 6 hospital hii Kenyatta University imejengwa na serikali, si ndio? National government. Level 6 ya Kakamega imejengwa na serikali yetu. Level 6, go check your data.
That is
Administration is local government.
That is
administration.
true. That is
but
true.
when it comes to structure, That's national government, because
Yes.
it's so huge input there that most counties look at the income capacity of Kakamega County cannot even construct 1 billion and equip it with 10 billion. So that national government must come in.
When you elect bad leaders as governors, you expect that kind of mismanagement in the hospital sector. Because the county government has the capacity to do something, however little it is, even to build an ICU section. But they have opted to steal. And because we voted for these 47 counties, it is time for us now to decentralize all these things, ikuje kwa national government, so that we can blame government fully. Because government is giving money for doctors, giving money for nurses, but the county government is not helping.
Annual collection for the county government, it's 1 billion.
Yeah.
Annual. They have salaries.
Yeah.
Most of our government, most of our expenses go to paying staff. So annually, 1 billion. 1 billion for Kakamega they collect.
Yeah.
Tell me, how do you use that on construct? So the government must come in, because that level 6 hospital is constructing it. It's 1 billion. Equipping it only 10 billion. Level 6 KKU imejengwa na 1 billion. Equipping it 10 billion. You get the point? These are clear statistics.
Let's give my brother.
The income we have cannot.
So, in fact, I want to say, because of time, in fact, we as Kenyans, we don't have any hope from Mr. Ruto. So that's why I want to watch Kenyans, because this is our time now. Let us do our research properly, because we don't want again to regulate it the way we are regulating right now, because of bad governance. So I want to watch Kenyans. This is our time to choose the right person, because for now we don't have any hope from Mr. Ruto. So that's why I want to tell Kenyans, we did a mistake to elect Mr. Ruto to be our president, but for now, I want to tell Kenyans out there, take your time to make sure this time around we elect somebody who is going to assist the Kenyans.
Like me here.
Let me just oppose him. I think President Ruto, to conclude on this matter of Ruto, I think we are discussing something that is sealed already. Based on the figures we are showing, and the areas that Ruto is holding tight, with the division in opposition, I don't see any formidable candidate that can face the president. With the machinery that he has, with the resources that people will support him. As you know that we are also under a colony, we are not under a colony but in quotes of Americans. Ruto has negotiated with Americans. That's why World Bank gave that money for Nyota. So that Nyota money is also something that will help our youth, though we will pay for it, and at the same time, Nyota will not go to waste. If Ruto cannot be allowed to lose because of that Nyota.
My friend,
Yes.
let me assure you. Let me
Give
assure
that
you
point
this.
and then you start
Because don't mislead the Kenyans. Because the way Mr. Ruto do things is different, totally different. Don't tell us about Nyota. Nyota is a grant. We are going to pay. So that's why I'm saying, don't tell us something which is not good to Kenyans. This money called Nyota. Nyota is a grant whereby all Kenyans we are going to pay that grant. So that's why I'm saying, earlier before I said that this country needs somebody who is going to deliver the problem we have, because this problem already we have, it is because of Mr. Ruto. Because all the time he's promising Kenyans. Recently he told us that he wants to take Kenyans to Singapore. How? Because
how? We want to take a part short because our time now is set his us back. We are starting with you, Mheshimiwa. Start with you. Give us your part short.
Kenyans, chukueni kura kwa wingi. Chukueni kura. 2027, we are going to vote out Ruto. Ruto is a liar. Ruto is a liar. He cannot deliver anything. All those controversial projects that he says he's building, when you scrutinize them, these are loans that in the future our kids will be burdened. They never have safe life in future. So don't trust Ruto. And then chukua kura 2027. twende Ruto. Kitu ya pili, tunapanga maandamano. We need integrity in IBC. Na hiyo we are going kwa maandamano, lazima kukuwe na integrity kwa IBC because hizo ndio njia yake ya kuiba kura. Ruto is finished, he'll never make it. We will deal with him.
Yes, I want to end by saying this. Ruto is a one term because he has failed Kenyans to do the right thing. That's why we are saying Ruto is a one term president. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I want to just confirm as a brand ambassador for UDA and ODM combined that we are behind Ruto. We are going to ensure that he wins by a margin of 3 million and over. That the data is showing that we can be even be 4 million above the opposition. And I know that Kenyans vote in the line of their tribal lines. And as it stands now, Ruto is ahead with over 10 million. So, I want to urge Kenyans, don't waste your vote. Ruto is your president until 2032. And let us support the development projects that Ruto has done to us. We are seeing houses, we are seeing roads, we are seeing the health sector is doing well, we are seeing the county government doing well, we have food, we have peace, and therefore God is on the side of Ruto because a good government is supported by God, and we have not experienced a severe drought. For the last time Ruto was president up to now, we have never experienced a severe drought like other former presidents. Therefore, it shows that God is with Ruto, and Ruto is going to win with a very big margin. Thank you so much.
Thank you for my panelists. Thank you for a good articulating the points. Thank you for your support.
Don't call the liars with Ruto here.
They're lying.
They're lying.